Yes, a big man. With an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone.
You're a long ways from home, Boone.
Not too far, old chief of the Tuscarora.
You know my name. Use it.
Which one? Gabriel Cooper or Thundercloud? You become a legend among two nations.
The Tuscarora are my people, and I have but one name, Kanawatchaquau.
Yet your tongue stumbles over it yet.
Is that what you came to tell me?
No, I came to ask you to guide me through Tuscarora country.
The great Daniel Boone needs a guide. How far do you expect to get?
With your help, to Vincennes.
You're asking me to do that?
I figured a part of you was still Gabe Cooper. Maybe the best part.
The part that hoed and planted for a smile? The part that ran behind a mule and teased gravel to turn green. And when it came sundown, bowing to some white man who'd soon scrape boot mud off my jaw if I was handy. Is that the part you mean, Boone?
I'm talking about the part that ached to get free. And did.
I won that for myself, did you? You're wasting your time, Boone. Get out while you still got your scalp.
If I leave, it'll be with you, Gabe.
I didn't take to sermons when I was a slave. And I didn't learn mercy, Boone.
And call your braves.
They've smelled blood out there. It would be hard.
Then give your orders.
You helped me get free. I owe you a piece of Gabe Cooper.
I need that piece that wants what any man has a right to have.
All right. I'll lead you through the country of my people, but no farther. And once we have reached its boundaries, I owe you no debt. Is that understood? A white man's custom. A Tuscarora needs no handshake to seal a bargain.
We'll come ashore here.
Vincennes is north along this river.
I know. We're going to pick up a detachment at Fort Putnam.
That's Iroquois country. My promise was to get you through Tuscarora country.
In about 5 days, an American flotilla going to sail up the Ohio River to flank the British garrison at Stover. My mission is to destroy the cannon on the bluffs of Vincennes.
There's a British fort at Vincennes.
Yes, but only on the side that faces the river.
You aiming to go up those bluffs on the backside?
While most of my detachment diverts the British garrison.
And if you don't get those cannons?
We will. Each one of those cannons is worth one of our boats.
Our boats?
American boats.
You're a fool to trust me with this information.
Am I? You told me a Tuscarora needed no handshake to seal a bargain. Well, we've got one. Now let's get started for Fort Putnam.
Iroquois. Don't seem like you got a war party left, Boone.
Help! Help! There's a powder cache over there.
British officer doing in an American fort.
The fortunes of war, sir.
Why'd you tell him the truth, Edison? He's a dirty deserter.
I think you'd find your story much more amusing, Stark.
Shut your face!
Our friend here has a talent for musketry. Except he mistook a fellow soldier for a redcoat. A natural mistake in the heat of battle. Or was it a mistake, Stark?
Now simmer down, both of you. What's your name, son?
Ada Webster, sir. They come on us last night. Murdered, massacred everybody in the garrison, then torched it. I could hear him wailing and screaming. I was chained up. You seen I was chained up, sir.
You're lucky you was, too, Ada. For you to get scalped just like the rest of them.
I was ready. You heard me begging him to let me loose to fight.
Sure, you was ready. You was ready to run like a scared jackrabbit.
Not this time. I wanted to fight.
Fight? Why, your breeches was flapping so bad, I could have swore you was going to sail upriver.
I'm a coward.
War brings out the finest in us, lad.
Well, I still thank Providence for saving my life. For what it's worth.
It wasn't Providence that brought me. It just may have provided me with my complement.
You still think you got a mission?
We've got the powder. Muzzle toward the river, and they're lightly guarded. The main force is here, but I plan to come from the back.
And blow up those cannons. Let me ask you something, Boone.
Go ahead.
We're toting that powder all the way from here to there, right? That seems stupid, don't it?
How do you figure?
Well, they ain't shooting them cannonballs down with spit, are they?
They've got powder there, Stark, if that's what you're telling me. But I aim to blow these cannon without being seen. Now, if we can blow our powder underneath this rock overhang, we can destroy this gun position without anyone laying eyes on us.
Yeah, but how do you know they ain't got a whole company of dragoons waiting there at the foot of them bluffs for us?
They don't need them. They got the Tuscarora taking care of that for them.
Indians?
From here to those bluffs.
Yeah, now, if that's so, what's to stop them from taking our scalps before we get there?
He is. Gentlemen, meet Gabe Cooper, our guide to Vincennes.
A slavey?
That slavey happens to be a chief of the Tuscarora.
They run out of Indians?
I'm just taking you through Tuscarora's country. Getting those cannons is the colonel's job.
The colonials must be hard-pressed if they have to depend on trappers for their officers.
Or prisoners for fighting men. But right now, I'm not choosing.
Sorry luck, Colonel. But I'm afraid your soldiers have fought their last battle for God and country.
Yeah, Colonel. Looks like all you got left is us prisoners.
Indeed, Colonel. A coward, a felon, and His Majesty's most loyal deserter. Shall we drink a toast to the Colonel's mission?
First tactical order is to conserve water.
What's the matter? You winded already?
We've been walking since yesterday.
You look like you can use some rest yourself, Stark.
You just keep pacing, Chief. See if I'm not right behind you.
Keep your voice down, Stark.
I won't be treated like a beast of burden. As a prisoner of war, I'm entitled to certain rights.
You're mighty testy about your rights, Addison. Since I didn't take you prisoner, I'm not going to worry about them. I'm just going to grant you the same rights the rest of us have.
You don't look out, you're going to turn Yankee, Addison.
Mr. Boone? You could have had him.
Bring the Mohawks down on our neck.
I thought you said this was Tuscarora country.
It is, but the Mohawk scouting parties are loyal to the British. Now, let's move.
So we die of savages or starvation. Well, it doesn't matter to me.
Listen, we're going to haul less powder. You feed us.
I'm hungry, too.
Right, here's some jerky and hardtack.
You had food all along and didn't tell us.
That's right, Addison. I held out on you.
How long do you think it's going to last them?
Well, I'll trade it for another day's march out of them.
And then what, Colonel?
Don't tell me your belly's growling too, Gabe.
When it is, I'll let you know.
Let's go, Addison.
fire. We're freezing.
At least we'll get to Vincennes without the British knowing it.
If we get to Vincennes.
Let them have the fire, Boone. It could be the last one they'll enjoy.
Sounds like you've got a lot of faith in our mission.
The mission's got two parts. The planning and the making it happen.
Well, what part doesn't suit you?
What does it matter to you?
Let's just say it does.
All right. Right now, they're cold and hungry enough to just hate you. If you're lucky, they'll hightail it the first chance they get. If not, they might just get it in their head that you'll be easier to take than those British cannons.
Sounds like that troubles you.
Hey, Colonel, ain't you kind of forgetting them dropping out before we get there?
Stay down.
There'll be more, now that they know you're coming.
They'll alert every British garrison from here to Vincennes.
Unless you stop them.
Lose time by doing it?
You're worth 10 pounds of scalp to the Mohawk.
What's the matter, Gabe? The war getting to you, too?
I'm thinking of my own hide. When it comes down to cash, they pay the same for skin, black or white.
What are we waiting for?
You know what we're waiting for, to become cannon fodder for some harebrained scheme he's hatched.
I trust him. He saved my life.
You're gonna need this musket, laddie.
It's not mine to turn over.
You're not planning on giving us an argument, are you, boy?
I might.
Now, that'd be foolish to squeeze one off now.
That's right, Stark. I bet you were real worried about me.
Not now, I ain't.
I'd like to see you buried proper. But you're too useful as a pack mule.
You've been hit. The ball went through clean. Is that enough glory for you?
We're still pushing on to Vincennes.
What are you trying to do? Win this war alone?
I'm still going.
Think you'll have them when you get there?
All I've got.
Mr. Cooper, are you insinuating that we would desert our wounded leader?
I'm with you, Mr. Boone.
Oh, you're a credit to the Continental Army. Ain't he, Mr. Addison?
I salute you, Mr. Webster.
That's good enough. Let's move.
how you doing? How's that leg?
What are you doing back here? Your place is up ahead. Didn't you hear me? That's an order.
The least you can do is let me change that bandage.
I want it changed, I'll let you know. Now get back up there where you belong.
I'm gonna change that bandage, sir.
Webster, you're a coward. That's why you're hanging back, isn't it? You're not thinking about me, you're thinking about your own hide.
You feel good about that? He was the only one with you. Now you lost him.
You're supposed to be leading this column.
I'm not one of your white soldier boys taking orders from you, Boone. We just made a bargain, that's all.
Then keep it.
What is it this time?
Arnie.
Arnie, tastes like acorns to me. I ain't grubbed this good since I swallowed roast hash and booze. I ever tell you about that time, Addison? Shut up. You know, you could tamp these into a cannon and blow up a fort. Ain't that right, Injun? Hey, think he's gonna catch up with us?
I don't care if he does.
Hey, Addison, out of here. Stop nursing the colonel.
Leave him be, Doc.
Hey, we could give him a proper burial if we had a drum and a fifer.
I told you to leave him be.
You talking to me, nigger? You might be chief to them Indians, but you're nothing but a runaway slave to me.
Mr. Cooper, have you considered offering your services to King George III? Mr. Stark, as a temporarily displaced civilian, I'd advise you to sue for peace.
Your leg crawling with death and you're still trying to play soldier.
I recall you're good at singing at burials.
You're burning up with fever. When we move east, I can get you to a Mohawk settlement.
Trying to prove to me that a Tuscarora scalp is worth more than mine? You don't owe me that.
You want to die?
If I do, I'll take British cannon with me.
We're moving out.
Why did you come back?
There's no one to follow.
You've got Cooper.
He says he's only taking us to the end of Tuscarora country.
Only listen to what he says, boy. You got to keep an ear cocked when he's not talking to catch what he's saying.
You're throwing away your life, sir. It's not worth it.
Now, you listen to me. There'll be ships sailing up that river, manned by boys not much older than yourself. They'll be sailing right into the muzzle of those guns. If we don't take them, they haven't got a chance. Ada, they've been fighting for our freedom. We owe them that chance.
Get that bandage off, Webster.
You're wasting time, Gabe.
Maybe you lost track of it.
Loves. You'll be there by nightfall without me.
You arguing with Thundercloud or Cooper?
You enjoy that?
Easy, lad.
Only the Indian in me. All right, you can bind it up again.
You're a man of many parts, Mr. Cooper. Don't tell me your loyalty has shifted.
Loyalty?
You've been a slave, Mr. Cooper. Something less than human in their eyes. And now you intend to scale the bluffs of Vincennes. For a white man. It's madness.
Where's your loyalty, Mr. Edison? You got no faith? No flag? Is there blood in you?
In the name of faith, flag, and blood, we've slaughtered since the deluge.
There's more reasoning in tea leaves.
Mr. Cooper, what do you owe them?
Them? A powerful hurt. But then you can't eat off of it. You got to start with one man.
Boone?
I owe him my freedom.
Better get some rest. We're gonna pull out when it gets dark.
Escape, you fool! Boone's crazy, can't you see that? He still means to knock out those guns.
Well, ain't that why he drove us here?
Well, aren't we gonna do something?
How do you suppose you're gonna get by him?
Well, the two of us ought to be able to...
What? Take that musket away from him? You got no sense of strategy. Now, there's a lot of things can happen climbing a cliff. You follow my meaning, Mr. Addison?
How's that leg?
Good surgeon, Gabe. You ready?
How about them?
We still need them to tote the powder.
At the point of a gun?
Stark's still a soldier, and Addison's got no choice. Wake up, Webster.
I never got to sleep. I was that. There's no need to take on a special shame for being scared. You aren't, are you? Body got a way of opposing what's inside of it.
Do you think I have time for a
Prayer?
You don't have to, do you?
Sometimes I think I invented it. There wasn't much else to count on.
All right, Gabe, get him moving.
You're about to be blooded in battle, boy.
I'm ready.
He's ready.
kind of peaceful, don't it?
There's no sign of redcoats, if that's what you mean.
Main force is on the other side of the mountain.
You must imagine we British are fools.
You're beginning to sound like a loyal subject to the crown, Mr. Addison.
It's sheer lunacy to think we can make it up the face of that cliff.
That overhang will protect us.
I say you're a fool.
We can dispute that on the way up, Mr. Addison.
You have to be half cat to make that.
Oh, all cat.
Put the kegs down.
That beats it all, huh? Hey, Robert, it's your turn.
Sit down. It should make it easier for you.
Mr. Cooper?
We'll have to use their power.
Dad!
Lots of powder!
Fill up the powder!
Get Addison!
Don't fire, you'll hit Webster.
Hail Britannia. There's no powder. What now?
I'll leave you.
Do you really mean to go back to the Tuscarora?
Yes. Mwano Siane Niho.
What did he mean?
To share what we have shared is to live forever.
Franklin, sir.
What are you trying to do, lad?
Make electricity, like you said.
You need a rainstorm to make electricity.
Oh, I forgot.
It's been my contention, it's been my belief that you have to tie a piece of metal at the top of the kite to help attract the electricity to it. Of course, I don't know what these experiments will lead to, but this might be something considerable. They may help to make a vain man humble.
You wouldn't mind telling me the story again, would you?
Well, if you think it bears repeating.
Well, sure, if I'm supposed to make electricity.
Well, I was too embarrassed to walk around Philadelphia carrying a child's kite, so I decided to take my son William with me.
So they wouldn't think you turned childish.
Exactly. Well, we tied a piece of metal to the top of the kite, put a metal key at the bottom on the string, and off we went into the country.
So people wouldn't think.
People wouldn't think that I had turned...
childish.
Exactly. Well, in the rainstorm, the string got wet. The electricity passed over it. The kite got up in the rain cloud. The electricity was attracted to the piece of metal. It came down through the string, touched the metal key at the bottom,
and sparks.
Exactly.
As soon as it rains, can we make electricity?
I don't see why not, Master Boone.
Mr. Franklin, Mr. Franklin.
Yes, Sally, yes?
Oh, Mr. Franklin, the soldiers, they've come to the house.
Calmly, Sally, calmly. Come along, children, come along.
I'm afraid the sight of so many uniforms upset her, Mr. Franklin. No harm intended.
Just what is intended, Sergeant?
We've come to take your printing press away from you, sir. And if you try to stop us, my orders are to arrest you.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone.
And furthermore, for printing and causing to be circulated in and around the colony of Pennsylvania such seditious, inflammatory, and rebellious pamphlets, it is the decision of the colonial governor that His Majesty's troops shall be directed to confiscate said printing press until further notice. Signed, the Honorable William Denny, His Majesty's Governor of Pennsylvania.
You know, Sergeant, if Your Majesty continues to treat us as treacherous, conspiring rebels, he may prove himself to be right.
I'm only doing my job, sir.
Yes, of course you are.
Hey, you watch where you're going. All right, get this wagon rolling.
Now, Daniel, you heard, eh?
Yep.
Hey, Paul, where's Cully and Walt? And the others? The wagon and supplies.
Well, we can't get them without English pounds. They stopped me at the warehouse. Said there's a new law. You can't buy any supplies with furs or anything unless you use their currency.
What?
No pounds, no supplies.
What are we going to do, Paul?
Do? I'll tell you what we're going to do, young sir. We're going to sit down and think this thing through. Now, this has been a very bad day for both of us, Daniel. In fact, the only encouraging thing about it is the ham that you brought for dinner. Well, many a meal has been lost for want of meat. Come along, son. Come along.
The outposts of the colony are hotbeds for insurrection and rebelliousness, which would be better off abandoned before they become arsenals for the rebel army. So Governor Denny was heard to say one evening last week. I presume that's what was on the governor's mind when he ordered His Majesty's warehouses to accept only British pounds for supplies.
They mean to starve us out to force us out.
Yes. Yes, very much so.
But why, Pa?
Well, Israel, I reckon they're afraid we're against them.
Well, it's utterly ridiculous, you see. Because on one hand, England won't permit us to manufacture the goods we need for ourselves, and...
Why not, sir?
Well, because they want us to use the goods that they manufacture.
Which we'd be more than happy to buy.
Yes. Yes, we would. Well, I wish there was some way I could help you, Daniel.
I understand. You could help me a great deal if you would permit Israel to stay with you a couple of days.
Well, I'd be delighted to, of course. But what will you do, Daniel?
People are waiting for those supplies.
Yes. Yes, of course they are. Of course. Well, it's getting quite past my bedtime. I presume you'll want to discuss your long journey with your son.
Yes, sir, indeed I will. Now, you're sure about...
Oh, no trouble at all. It's a pleasure having him here, actually. Well, good night to you both.
Good night, Doctor.
Night, Doctor.
Good night.
Now, Israel, you're going to behave yourself, because Dr. Franklin is getting home.
Yes, Pa.
I'll be back before sundown tomorrow.
Pa, isn't this a wonderful house? I mean, there's so many rooms and windows and everything.
Yes, it does make our cabin look a mite plain and simple.
I didn't mean that.
I know. Why don't you and I get a little sleep?
All right. Give me it!
Mr. Boone, please, I must do my work.
But we're your guests.
Mr. Franklin, sir.
Well, accidents will happen, eh? No matter.
I'm sorry, sir. You can deduct it from my wages.
But it was my fault, sir. I have to do my chores.
Chores?
He thinks he has to do chores, sir. Like a servant or something. I've tried to tell him he and his father were your guests, and...
No matter. I have to do my chores.
You see, sir, that's how all this happened. We was fighting over who does the cleaning of the china.
She's right, Master Boone. You and your father are my guests here, you know.
I know. We've been other people's guests before. I know all about that. We've had people guest at our house, too. Lots of times, more than I can count. We have. You can ask anybody. Anyways, we're your guests, and I have to do my chores. That's just the way it is. You gotta help out the people who help you with your food and lodging.
I see.
It's just good manners, my ma says. Everyone does chores for them who help out with the food and lodging where I come from. Understand?
Yeah, she understands, Master Boone, and so do I. We all know that people from the southern colonies have a reputation for good manners. It's all right, Sally. It's all right.
Yes, sir.
Well, young Master Boone, let's see if we can find some work. I mean, chores for you to do, eh?
Good. What are they?
Well, let me see. Oh, the kite. Do you realize, young sir, that I'm responsible for many more things than just pulling electricity out of the air?
I think I heard my pa say something about a stove.
Yes, I invented a great warming stove that circulated heat about the room. I started the lending library, the Philosophical Society. I founded the university. I was clerk of the Pennsylvania Assembly. I started the fire insurance companies, the fire brigade. I was postmaster for the colonies for many years. Why, do you know that I even taught swimming? Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Why'd they take your printing press away?
Well, I guess they didn't like what I was writing about their king and his venal parliament and how they were trying to govern us.
Oh.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, quite.
Will they ever bring it back?
Oh, yes, I guess so. They usually do after a spell.
When?
Oh, in about a month or two, I should imagine.
Oh.
You interested in printing, young Master Boone? Yes, this is where my printing press stood before they took it away.
Her?
Yes, the female pronoun is always bestowed upon man's favorite things, Israel, the things he loves the most and he cannot do without. A sailing ship is called she. She takes the waves gracefully, sailors are heard to say. A good carriage is she, a good rifle is she. And my printing press is as temperamental and as delicate and capable of doing beautiful things as is a lovely woman.
But why?
Well, you'll understand when you get older, son. Well, my press stood here, as I said, and they call it a press because, in fact, the blank paper is pressed up against the blocked ink, the same way that a wine press squeezes the juice out of grapes, or a cheese press... Wait a moment. My printing press works the same way that this cheese press works. As a matter of fact, if I wanted to, I could probably get this thing to work.
We could?
Yes. It would take a little fixing, of course. Well, the cheese press doesn't come down low enough, but we could put wooden blocks in here to raise it up, and then the type would be locked in. We could slip a piece of metal between the paper and the type. We would have a uniform impression, and therefore we could print.
You could?
Yes. Would you like to see your name in print?
You bet.
All right, come along, then. Come along, Israel. Yes, now, if we were to print your name the same way that it was pronounced, it would come out Enub Lirsi.
What?
That's right. If we were to print your name the way that it was actually spelled, it would be Enub Lirsi.
Enub Lirsi? But you spelled my name upside down and backwards, too.
Upside down and backwards. Come around and look.
Oh, I see. Now my name is spelled right. I mean, you have to put everything, all the letters and words, upside down and backwards before you can print them?
Everything.
Can you really get that to work like a printing press?
Yes, I think so. With a little ingenuity, which in all immodesty I admit to having.
Could you please, I'd consider it a big favor, print my name on a piece of paper? You see, I'd never seen my name printed before. I'd keep it forever and I'd take it wherever I go.
Well...
You can't really get it to work, can you?
Yes. Yes, I think I can, young man, but the insurmountable problem is that we have no ink.
No ink?
No ink. You saw the soldiers pouring the ink out of the bottles when they took away the printing press.
Yes, but I mean, can't you just go to a store and buy some?
No, the ink comes from England, and they keep it under lock and key. And they give it only to printers who promise not to print rebellious or seditious pamphlets.
Oh.
I've been experimenting with several recipes for ink, but unfortunately, I've not been very successful. I've tried everything, but nothing seems to work. The ink isn't black enough. I've used rainwater and alum, and gum arabic, sugar, logwood chips. I've boiled it and strained it,
but nothing seems to work. It doesn't hold the paper. The black just seems to fade away.
Oh.
I've tried everything, Israel. Everything. Tapwood roots, powdered rocks, certain kinds of earth, but...
It all fades away.
Yes.
I guess I better get back with my chores.
I'm sorry, Master Boone.
That's all right, Mr. Franklin, sir.
Pedro, you been behaving yourself?
Yes, Pa, honest.
That's good. I'd like to talk with Dr. Franklin.
Yes, Pa.
Well, have you devised a plan?
We've arranged for a fire.
A fire?
There's a wreck of an old hull tied alongside the wharf right next to one of His Majesty's schooners. While the guards are trying to put out the fire, we'll be loading a wagon. We have a fair chance of making it.
Do you realize how many garrisons of troops there are between here and the Cumberland Gap, Daniel?
Yes, I do, and we'll have to take the long way around. Of course, we'll just be traveling at night.
It sounds risky to me, Daniel. Very risky indeed.
Once we have the wagon loaded, the men are on their way, I'll come back for Israel.
Getting those supplies out of here and taking them past the guards is a very dangerous plan, Daniel.
Well, if there's some other way to do it, Dr. Franklin, I'll do it.
I shouldn't be laughing, I guess. It's my work you're doing for me, Master Boone, for which I thank you.
Well, what have we got here, eh?
Just doing my chores, Mr. Franklin.
You seem to be doing more than your chores, young Master Boone.
Well, now, he's able to do a full day's work, Dr. Franklin. Don't be discouraging him.
Excuse me.
There's nothing so black as lamp black. Daniel, go out and get your supplies. Get a whole wagon load of supplies, and with money.
Money? Well, where are we going to get it?
We're going to print our own.
But I thought...
No, they may have taken away my printing press. But they didn't take away my cheese press. Put it right here, Daniel, right here.
What about the ink? You said yourself, sir, that...
Well, lamp black is the answer to making ink black, young man. You gave me the idea yourself.
Well, will it work?
Well, I believe so. I don't think there's any reason why it shouldn't.
Dr. Franklin, you said those supplies were for British citizens only, and important ones at that.
Yes, well, as long as I'm counterfeiting money, I may as well counterfeit papers for you, too, to identify you as the steward and the purchasing agent for the estate of the Earl of Norwich, a kindly English gentleman who lives some 40 miles south of the city.
What does counterfeiting mean?
Bogus, fake, made to look authentic, but in actuality, it's worth nothing. Now, Israel, I want you to gather all the lamps in the house and light them right away.
Wouldn't it be strange if somebody walked in and saw the lamps lit and the sun's right overhead?
Israel, do what Dr. Franklin said, and right away.
What's that? What's that you're whispering over there, young man?
Nothing, sir.
Think I'm a foolish old man, do you, huh?
No, sir.
Huh? Don't think I can print money like this, do you, huh?
Well...
And don't forget, young man, I am the man who brought the electrical fire from the sky.
Yes, sir.
With all due respects, Dr. Franklin, I have my doubts.
Daniel, I can hold my own with the best of those counterfeiters. When I first learned the printing and engraving business, I copied and copied and copied everything that I could get my hands on until I learned how it was all actually done. But the ink...
It's beginning to look like ink.
Well, I hope so. As a matter of fact, I'm always very enthusiastic about my discoveries until I discover that some of them don't actually work. I didn't want to dampen Israel's spirits. But several months ago, I hit upon the idea of using black beetles to color ink. People thought I was daft, of course. I sent Sally and her family out scouting all over Philadelphia, buying up all the black beetles they could find. I used several hundred of them. I must admit, I felt rather like a monster drowning all those poor black beetles for nothing. George. By George, if I were any younger, I'd have quite a career as a counterfeiter.
Looks perfect to me. How many are you going to make?
How many do you want? I would have preferred that it hadn't rained tonight. Might prevent this ink from drying quickly.
Well, I'm sure they'll dry just fine. What's the matter, son?
Nothing, Pa.
Oh, just hungry, I'll wager. Say, did I tell you about all the work, I mean chores, that your young man did for me here today?
Yes, sir, you did.
He does you honor, Daniel.
Israel, where are you matter, son?
Sorry, Mr. Franklin, sir.
Smells like that supper's almost ready. Come on. Delightfully savory, this smoked ham from your part of the country, Daniel. I shall make it last indefinitely. Yes, indeed. Next, I shall cook it in Madeira. I shall cook it in Madeira and call it ham bayonnaise. Then perhaps with brandy, known to ham lovers the world over as ham chambretin. Then perhaps with braised sauerkraut, sausages, and potatoes. And I shall call it ham à la saucienne. And then finally, I shall have ham and pastry, covered all over with pâté de foie gras and truffles, and wrapped in dough and baked. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Master Boone. There are many adventurous ways one can cook foods. Mark my word.
Yes, sir.
Israel, is that all you can say?
Well, it's just that I'm only used to having ham one or two ways. With lima beans or without lima beans. I'm sorry, Pa. Making money, counterfeit money. It's dishonest, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is illegal and dishonest, sir.
We shouldn't do it, should we?
Israel, they're trying to squeeze us out of our homes. You know how badly we need the powder and lead and supplies, and the only place we can get it is from the British. You understand?
Yes, sir, but... I'm sorry, but you always told me never to do anything if it was dishonest.
Son, it is true, if I buy supplies with counterfeit money, that I will be cheating the British Army out of money. But you and I both know that we've got to get those supplies.
Yes, sir. But it's dishonest.
Master Boone, I believe you have pointed out, how shall we say, an embarrassing flaw in our plan.
Sorry, Mr. Franklin, sir.
That's quite all right, young man. You were quite right to bring it up. I'm glad that you did. I'm proud of you. And as I said before, you do your father honor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Franklin, sir.
And I believe the only way to correct this dishonest thing we are doing is to keep track of the serial numbers as we put them on the bills.
Serial numbers?
Yes, and after we've gotten this ridiculous law abolished, we shall approach everyone holding these counterfeit notes and exchange them for real money. And upon that, sir, I give you my word.
We can leave the furs with Dr. Franklin, and if there's not any real money, he can use the furs.
Now it's honest.
Quite so, sir. Quite so.
Excuse me, sir, but there's some men out back, dressed in buckskin, asked to see Mr. Boone.
There'd be Cully and the boys. Let's go out, Israel, and tell them about the change in plans. No, they want to see you, sir.
Well, I shall want to see them too, Daniel. Speaking of buckskin, you'll be needing city clothes, won't you? Oh, mine won't do. Mine won't do at all, Daniel. Come along.
Follow me, sir. Begging your pardon, Quartermaster.
Quite proper, quite proper. How is his lordship, the Earl, these days?
The Earl, fair, just fair.
Now, what's this? 10 barrels of gunpowder? What's his lordship going to do, blow up the old south of Pennsylvania? What does he need with all that powder?
Oh, tree stumps. The meadows are full of stumps, and the Earl told me to blast them out, and blast them out I will. But that takes powder, and lots of it.
I see. You'd better inform His Majesty's troops in your village what you're going to do, so they don't think you've started a war.
I'll do just that.
Good. I'll try to get you loaded up in time to leave first thing in the morning.
Well, with all due respect, Quartermaster, I have to be back tomorrow midday at the latest. Those were my orders. I don't mind helping your men load my wagon, but we have to do it now.
Now? Well, that's terribly inconvenient, Mr. Wharton. That's most inconvenient. You see, there's a bloody inspection here today. Captain Zerlo takes a fit, he does, if this place isn't looking neat and tidy. And if I were to take my men away from the cleaning to fill your order.
Well, I wish I could wait, but I can't. Perhaps if I spoke to Captain Thurlow. I've heard the Earl speak of him many times.
Oh, no. No, sir, that won't be necessary. No, we'll have your order filled on the double. Smythe! I'll just figure out your charges, sir, and we'll have the wagon loaded in a shake. Smythe, where are you, man?
Sir?
Here, have this order filled at once for Lord Norwich's man here.
Yes, sir.
My wagon is right out in front.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's all, Smythe. That's all. Be off, man.
Tilson, that's enough. Go give them a hand with the order.
Yes, sir.
Would you like a sweet, sir?
Oh, no, thank you, Quartermaster.
Why don't you sit down, sir? It will take them a little while, of course, to get the wagon loaded.
Well, thank you, but I should go out and see if the wagon is loaded properly. It's a long trip, especially at night.
Oh, right you are, sir. That's a much better idea, quite.
I'll be back in to pay after the wagon is loaded.
Fine, sir. Right you are, sir. Whatever you say, sir. But please don't be having any talks with Captain Thurlow. Life is difficult enough here in the colonies without any trouble the likes of that.
And then what happened, young man?
Well, I picked me up a branch from the closest tree, and then I whopped that bar on the nose every time he came close. I finally got the idea I wasn't going to be his dinner. Then he walked away, rubbing his nose all the way.
That's amazing, amazing. You know, I've never even seen a bear. Can you believe that?
You haven't?
Mr. Wharton? Mr. Wharton, sir. The bill for your supplies. Quartermaster Owens has it all prepared.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that didn't take long now, did it, sir? Lord Norridge will have his supplies by midday tomorrow for certain.
Oh, that looks fine. That looks just about right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Porter.
One moment, sir. You don't want to go back to Lord Norwich without me marking the order paid in full, do you? Your governor wouldn't like that one bit, now would he?
No, he wouldn't.
There you are. There you are, sir.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
All right, man, in here.
Compliments of Quartermaster Owens, sir, but you've paid £5 too much for the goods you've got.
Too much. You're certain?
Yeah, Quartermaster Owens counted it over 3 times, he did.
Well, and why don't you give this £5 note back to Quartermaster Owens as a proper reward for his honesty and tell him I suggested share it with all of you men.
Well, thank you, sir. That's pretty generous, I'm sure, Mr. Wharton. Thank you, sir.
Not bad, Quartermaster at Arms. Not bad at all. Sergeant Ridley. Ah! Put Corporal Smythe down on report for being late for inspection. Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir.
What have we here, Sergeant Ridley? Ah, a chimney sweep in our midst. Salute the sergeant, Corporal Smythe.
Pretty filthy, I'd say, sir.
Filthy?
Well, I'll be dipped.
Rather disappointing, Quartermaster. Smythe turning out like a gutter snipe.
Shocking, sir.
Quite. Well, let's hope the supplies are neat and trim.
Yes, sir.
Quartermaster at Arms.
Yes, sir.
Your hand, sir. It's filthier than Smythe's. I can't believe my eyes, sir.
I can't believe my eyes either, sir.
It seems that you two have had your hands in the same chimney.
What have you touched that I have, too?
Nothing, sir. Except
What's this?
Mr. Wharton insisted I give it back to you.
Mr. Wharton?
The steward of your friend, sir, Lord Norwich.
Lord Norwich's steward's name is Browley, not Wharton. Fresh, homemade 5-pounders, quartermaster.
Oh, that can't be, sir. Mr. Wharton's. Get me the cash box, mate.
I told you, Lord Norwich's steward's name is Browley. Who's this fellow you keep calling Wharton?
I told you, sir. Sergeant Ridley. You saw him, the tall fellow. He was leaving just as you came in.
Yes, the tall man. Yes, I've seen him before, somewhere, sir.
That man gave me counterfeit money for the supply, sir.
Counterfeiting the king's money is a hanging offense, Quartermaster Owens.
It's right. Take 5 men, run down that man who stole the king's supplies with counterfeit money. You know what he looks like.
Yes, sir. Go with them, Sergeant Ridley.
Yes, sir.
We can't have a counterfeiter roaming around the countryside with a wagon load of His Majesty's supplies now, can we, Quartermaster?
No, sir.
Dismiss the inspection.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are you printing there, young Master Boone?
Begging your pardon, Mr. Franklin, sir, but you'd laugh.
Oh?
Well, you'd have the right to laugh, too.
Very well. Very well, young man. I was only trying to be of some assistance.
You know, sir, half the fun of printing is doing it yourself.
I understand, son. If my youngest son, Francis, had lived, he would have probably have said the same thing.
Sorry, sir. Guess I wasn't being very neighborly.
Well, let's see what you printed then. Ah, Israel is the best shot in Boonesboro, eh?
I told you, stupid.
No, not at all, not at all. It's a marvelous beginning, actually. Shows boldness, a certain immodesty, a quality which is very much admired in the communities and the frontier like Boonesboro.
Thank you, sir.
You miss your home, do you?
Yes, sir.
Well, I understand. But you know, it's quite wonderful here in Philadelphia, Israel. All the great ships tying up at the wharves, and people from all the different countries of the world. Well, you'll be home soon, son. You'll be home soon.
Let's have those fresh horses, Cully, and fast.
We just about gave you up.
Well, it's all there, Cully.
Looks like these horses have been running away from something.
You don't say. Walt, you better keep an eye peeled.
You got a barrel full of soldiers on your tail, Dan?
Only 6 or 7.
That's about 2 each.
Not this time, because you're going to be hightailing it through the Cumberland Gap. Tell Rebecca his and I'll be along in a couple of days.
And you better not come back wearing those clothes.
There he is! After him!
That's him, all right. What about the wagon?
It must have broken down somewhere. We'll see it better in daylight.
We can't get the horses through that thicket.
Then we'll follow on foot. Dismount. Two of you stay here, look after the horses. The rest of you, spread out, get after him. I know where I've seen that man before. At Benjamin Franklin's house. He's a friend of Franklin's. I better tell Captain Turtle.
Well, how did you like that ham of bayonnaise, young Mr. Boone, eh?
It's almost as good as with lima beans.
Well, we'll clean up in here tomorrow, Israel. It's quite past your bedtime, you know. I wasn't expecting anybody. Who can that be? Stay in here, Israel. Stay here. Answer the door, Sally.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Please tell Mr. Franklin that I'd like to see him, would you?
Tell him yourself, Captain.
Quite. Sergeant Ridley. Sir. Remain here and permit no one to leave the premises.
Yes, sir. All right, you two, round to the back. Keep an eye on the back door. This young lady will show you the way, won't you?
It's all right, Sally. It's all right.
Yes, sir.
Come along, Captain.
A man appeared at His Majesty's warehouse at the wharf today and purchased supplies with counterfeit currency, Dr. Franklin.
How enterprising of him, Captain.
A hanging matter, Dr. Franklin. My man Ridley identified the man as a fellow seen entering your house. A man you addressed as your friend. He cannot, however, recall the name by which you addressed him. He was accompanied by a young boy, Ridley recalled.
That would have been Tompkins, a friend of my son's who was bringing my grandson to visit with me. Your man Ridley has a very good memory, Captain.
Sergeant Ridley!
Yes, sir.
Was the man's name Tompkins?
No, sir.
Search the house, Sergeant Ridley.
Yes, sir.
Now, look here, Captain. You've got no right to be breaking in here.
Perhaps Ridley's memory is better than yours, Dr. Franklin.
I shall see to it that your superiors hear about this illegal conduct of yours by tomorrow morning's mail.
Your contempt for His Majesty's administration of these colonies is well known, sir. I may be a bit brash, but I remain quite logical. Of all the men in Philadelphia, you were the most likely to have printed such counterfeit notes.
I take that as a compliment, Captain.
May I remind you, sir, this is not quite the same thing as printing those annoyingly slanderous, seditious pamphlets. Printing the king's money without his permission is likely to be taken far more seriously by the crown than mudslinging.
Very well, I confess. Take me to the stockade.
I am not amused, sir.
No, I confess, Captain. To err is human, to repent divine, to persist devilish.
Really, sir?
Well, are you going to take me or not?
You're too eager, sir.
Sir, no man, no boy, no printing press. We searched every room in the house except the one across the hall. It's locked.
Will you open it, sir?
Well, if you want my confession, Captain, I demand that you take me to the stockade right now.
Then we shall have to knock it down.
I will confess to counterfeiting those notes, Captain, only to Governor Denny himself.
What are you trying to hide in here, sir?
Nothing, sir. That is my workroom where I do my experiments. Sergeant Ridley's memory is so good, perhaps he can describe it to you.
Will you or will you not open it, sir?
If you forcibly enter that room, I will confess to nothing.
Do you actually expect me to believe that you will confess? Really, sir, I've read your pamphlets. I wouldn't for a minute allow you to attempt any of your tricks on me. Knock it down. There. You were trying to trick me, weren't you, sir? Into a false arrest without evidence. Could have forced me to resign my commission, sir.
Yes, Captain. I should probably have had a full account of it published in the London newspapers. It's such a sad commentary on the times, that seems to be the only amusement left to me today.
I think it only fair to warn you, sir, that that day is not far off when crimes against the Crown will be reason enough to silence the guilty parties permanently, regardless of their influence and popularity in high places.
I take it that means you will return my printing press in time for me to have the honor of being the first man permanently silenced for my country?
Would like to, sir.
Well, they're gone. The supplies are on the way to Boonesboro.
Excellent.
Where's Israel?
Well, I don't know.
You mean you don't know where he is?
No. I left him in here when the soldiers arrived. Everything we were using to print the notes was scattered all over the room. When the soldiers broke in, I expected they would find Israel here and all the evidence, but he must have cleaned it up, as you can see. Evidently, the boys cleaned it up. But I don't know where he is.
Israel? I taught him to hide in the chimneys during Indian attacks.
This enough? Yes, sir?
You know, it's awfully nice of you to be helping Israel like this, but I do hope you leave something for him to do.
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm doing them all today. And tomorrow. And the rest of the week.
The rest of the week?
Yes, sir.
See, it's very friendly of you to help Israel this way, especially after the disagreement you had, but...
Well, why are you doing them, Zeke?
Yes, why?
For money.
Money? What money? An Israel Boone £1 note?
It's signed with Benjamin Franklin and has a real serial number on it.
Israel!
Angela.
Mr. Hamilton.
Angela. I demand to know what the wife of a high-ranking British officer is doing in this camp.
Perhaps you'd better ask her, Governor.
My dear?
Mr. Hamilton, please sit down. I prefer to stand, and I won't be here very long. You wanted to know what I'm doing here. It's quite simple. I came to find you. We've been worried since you were captured. Very worried.
Utter nonsense, Mrs. Lackland. Either give me an explanation I can believe, or I shall be forced to form my own opinion.
And just what would your opinion be, Governor?
I should say it rather smelled of treason.
Then treason it is. I came here to help my husband, Mr. Hamilton. He plans to surrender Fort Detroit to the Americans.
Surely you're not serious.
Oh, but I am.
Betray Detroit? But why? Why?
Perhaps as a woman I should like to see this senseless war come to an end.
But this is treason.
I thought you wouldn't understand that, Governor. Is it easier for you to believe that we're doing it for the rather substantial reward the Americans have offered us?
You can't do this.
Easy, sir. Guards! See the governor back to his quarters.
You'll never succeed. But even if you do, neither you nor your husband will ever dare set foot on English soil again.
With your permission, Major, I'd like to return to my quarters.
Certainly. Thank you for coming. You can come out now, Mr. Boone.
A real calculating woman. I'd hate to have her for an enemy.
Are you convinced that she means it?
Well, she said so plain enough, so I reckon I'll have to believe her.
Good. Mrs. Lackland is on the way to join her husband in Detroit. You'll accompany her as a guide. Once there, Colonel Lackland will furnish you with plans of the fort's defenses and whatever other information he considers valuable.
Is it all right if I take a friend along?
As protection against Mrs. Lackland?
I might need it.
Take anyone you want. Here are your orders. Now, about the plans. I want them delivered to me before I cross the mountains. With them, Washington will give me everything I need to move against Detroit.
Now, you're going to be on the move, too. Where will we meet?
I'll wait for you here. Or you wait for me.
Kanawha Pass. All right. I'll meet you there.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old and to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, just a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone.
It's really beautiful, this country of yours. I hope it stays this way always.
In these wildernesses, a man is forced to be an individual. No crowds to follow, no one to turn to for advice. He has to be completely self-reliant. Don't you find that true, Mr. Boone?
I haven't thought much about it, ma'am.
No, of course you wouldn't. Here a man's thoughts would have no cause to turn inward.
You know, I think that self-doubt and invidious comparisons with others, well, they're products of civilization. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Boone?
Here's your bag, ma'am.
What are we stopping here for?
That's where we change rivers. All right, Cully, let's pick her up.
Golly, why don't you stay down here and see if you can catch a mess of fish? I'll take the gear and Miss Lackland up there at the rocks and make camp. Might even whip up a batch of biscuits.
Biscuits? Please, Mr. Boone, why don't you both go fishing? I'll make the biscuits. I'm still trying to digest those last little stones you cooked the first night out.
Well, in that case, I'll try for a turkey.
No, thank you. I've finished.
Anybody care for any more biscuits?
Yes, you do, Mr. Cully. Please eat them.
Dan?
All yours, Cully.
These mighty good biscuits. I mean, they're about the best I ever tasted, especially when I've been traveling with Dan. Of course, this turkey grease is pretty good, too, Dan. I mean, especially with these biscuits.
Well, Cully, turkey grease just is. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Mr. Boone shies away from approbation, no matter what the source. Are you always so taciturn, Mr. Boone?
Well, I reckon I talk as much as most men. It's just that I'm not too happy with this chore, and I'd kind of like to keep it on a business-like basis.
But how strange that you should be unhappy.
Maybe uneasy would be a better word for it.
Are we violating one of your tenets of honor, Mr. Boone? I mean an Englishman in a position of trust betraying his own country. Such a provincial attitude. Well, what about Count Pulaski? And Kosciuszko, are they fighting for Poland? And the Marquis de Lafayette, is he fighting for France? No, they're fighting for America. So why should my husband have to fight for England just because he is English? Don't you want him on your side?
I don't know, ma'am. I haven't met him yet.
But your reasoning process, or perhaps I should say your lack of one, well, it frightens me. My husband and I are risking our lives to aid your cause. And if you feel this way, how can I be sure you'll even accept the documents my husband plans to turn over to you?
Oh, I reckon I'll have to do that.
And if you feel honorable in accepting them, why should he be dishonorable in handing them over? I appeal to you, Mr. Cully.
Please, ma'am, I'd just like to keep out of the ring.
Why can't you see the truth, Mr. Boone? My husband's act means that Fort Detroit can fall without a shot being fired, without one life being lost, not one drop of blood being shed. Well, far from being treason, I call that the noblest form of humanitarianism.
Ma'am, you talk as if I were arguing with you. Now, there's your bunk, and I suggest you take advantage of it. The canoe part of this trip is almost over, and from then on, it's just going to be walking.
We're that close to the fort?
Yes, ma'am, we are. We should be there tomorrow afternoon. Good night, Mrs. Lackland.
Good night, Mr. Boone.
hide the canoe.
Necessary, Mr. Boone. That man is an English soldier. All I had to do was to tell him I'm Colonel Lackland's wife.
Not that Indian.
Why, do you know him?
That's many lives. The Iroquois bloodhound. If he were to see me, chances are we'd all be hanged.
Well, what are you going to do about it? You can't stay here.
Well, I aim to stay right here, and Cully, you take her into the fort. If your husband is going to turn those plans over to us, you can bring him back here to me.
You don't trust us, do you, Mr. Boone?
Well, I still haven't seen those plans yet. Cully, remember, you brought Mrs. Lackland here from Montreal all by yourself.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Well, ma'am, next move is up to you.
Soldier!
Angela! Oh, you don't know what it was to wait so long.
I'm back now, Richard. Darling, this is Mr. Cully.
From Montreal, sir.
This man was your only escort? Is he the man our friend sent?
Can we go to your quarters?
Come along, Mr. Cully. You must be utterly exhausted coming all that way through the wilderness. Rest yourself.
Thank you, Richard.
I gather the principal agent is elsewhere.
Yes, he recognized a savage who knew him in the fort, and now he's waiting outside to meet you.
His name?
Daniel Boone. And I don't think he quite trusts us.
Well, and what about you?
Oh, I'm just obeying orders.
Good fellow. I appreciate a man who obeys orders. And the best way to win the trust of your companion, I would say, would be to follow my part of the bargain at once. I have everything that I promised here. Take me to Mr. Boone. We'll settle this business at once.
But, sir, don't you think that it'd be safer to wait till dark? I mean, it's only a little while.
You see, darling, both the Americans have a preconceived idea about the baseness of our conduct. It makes them behave in a most guilty manner.
Just worried about my neck, man. What are you going to do if anybody recognizes you with Boone?
It's the simplest thing in the world. I'm a grateful husband who wishes to thank in person the intrepid guide who brought my wife safely through the wilderness. And since he cannot endure the sight of civilization, I must go to him in his native habitat. Who could quarrel with that? Come along. Oh, Angela, darling. Your trunks arrived several days ago, and I fixed up the bedroom for you. Do tidy up a bit. We're expecting Governor Carleton at any moment.
And what's the governor of Quebec doing here in Detroit?
I rather suspect he's here to see how I'm running things since Hamilton was captured. So be very charming to him. Look them over, Mr. Boone. A map of the fort's defenses, both inside and out, together with an inventory of weapons and munitions and a complete list of personnel and their functions. I've placed my life in your hands. Are you convinced now that you can trust me?
Just sit down and rest, Colonel, while I take a look at these.
You'll be returning to Major Grayson at once, I trust? You know, it would have been better had the American troops accompanied you so that I might effect a bloodless surrender right now. But I suppose the Major is encumbered with his prisoners? You know, I can't help but feel sorry for Lieutenant Governor Hamilton. He's a very decent fellow. Do your people really believe that he offered the Indians a bounty for every settler's scalp they brought in?
I'm afraid they do.
It's impossible. I know the man, you see. After my defection, I hope I shall be able to testify as to his good character.
I doubt that your testimony will be worth much, Colonel.
You mean because of my defection? My wife was right. You do believe I'm doing a dishonorable thing.
Let's just say I don't understand it. But if you're going to give us Fort Detroit, we'll take it. And you'll get whatever was promised to you.
All right, you'll have what you came for. When shall I expect the American attack?
You'll be notified in time, Colonel. Right now, I'd like for you to come down to the river and point out some of those emplacements.
I can assure you that map is correct. All right, let's be quick about it.
What's happening?
Fire! It's Governor Carlton. He's arrived and they're giving him a salute. I have to be there. Boone, I can assure you those documents are correct. Now get out of here quickly. Let's return to the fort.
He acts real worried, don't he? The more worried he acts, the better I like it. I'm beginning to think these documents are the real thing.
Dan, you're a real suspicious man.
Just careful. We're not so rushed that we can't take time to wait around after dark to check some of those gun emplacements.
Some Spanish sack I inherited from Mr. Hamilton. I've been saving it as fitting for the occasion. Angela, my dear. Sir?
Thank you, Colonel. What a pity you couldn't have made your journey with me, Mrs. Lackland. All the way from Montreal by water, except for a portage round Niagara, and on a boat fit for the ocean.
I should have loved your company, Governor, although I really enjoyed my wilderness experience.
You know, this great inland waterway must never be lost to England. And it won't be as long as we hold Detroit.
You can rely upon my husband, Governor.
I'm sure of it. The catastrophe that overtook Hamilton frightens me.
It is precisely that catastrophe that dictates my every move.
According to the map, there are gun emplacements up on that vantage point.
Yeah, but if they are, they'll be mad.
Well, I'm not aiming to attack it. I just want to make sure they're there before we head on south. Cully, why don't you swing around, see what you can find?
There's my point. Come on now, lads. Why not go for half a crown this time?
Get all of the money now.
We can chalk it up. I'll take it out of your next pay packet. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what's that?
Someone's coming.
Come on now, lads. After him. Boys, come on now, move it. Oh, get up out of the front. I want him alive. You hear me, alive? Get up there after him. Come on now, get up.
lads, to the colonel. Take his stuff.
It's a daring scheme, Colonel. But do you really think it's safe to withdraw so much of Detroit's garrison at a time like this?
Well, the time is in our favor. With Clark on the Wabash and the river bottoms flooded, it would take him weeks to get here, even if he had the supplies, which I doubt.
I only hope your intelligence reports are right.
I'm sure of it, Governor. Just leave everything to Richard.
Very well, Colonel. You have my approval to reduce the garrison by 50 men. I certainly hope it doesn't lead to another disaster.
Thank you, Governor.
Now I believe I'll say good night.
Yes?
I beg your pardon, Colonel, but here's a matter what can't wait. We caught this blighter here spying out our guns.
He looks like an ordinary trapper to me.
Oh, he's no trapper, sir. He had these papers on him. Complete plans of the fort, right down to an inventory of our supplies. Why, sir, he knows more about the place than I do myself.
Yes, there does seem to be some irregularity here.
Colonel, may I? How could any man get the plans to the fort unless someone gave them to him?
We'll find that out shortly, Governor. Sergeant, you and your men have done well. Back to your post now on the double.
Yes, sir, but there was another one, sir, but he got away.
And there may be more. Back to your post.
Yes, sir, but the one who got away, sir, he was the man what brought your wife into the fort today.
Sergeant, I gave you an order.
Right, sir.
Mrs. Lackland, if what the sergeant said is true, then you should know this man, too. Since you refuse to answer, I'm forced to assume you do. Who are you? Where did you get these papers? My dear Colonel, these documents had to come from your own files. No one but you had access to them, and only you could have...
You're absolutely right, Governor. There's a traitor among us. So don't move or call for help. I've no intention of hanging. Angela, release Boone. Use the rope on the governor. Tie him in the chair. Gag him. Angela, we're leaving. Get what you need from your room. You bungling ox, out the door there. If I die for this, I shan't die alone. Angela? Open the gate.
But, sir, I thought you were...
Open the gate.
Yes, sir.
They'll be after us as soon as someone discovers the governor.
Colonel, that Indian back in the fort, many lives, is he in British pay?
A scout and tracker.
May make it a little more difficult.
It's your fault this happened. I told you those plans were correct. Why didn't you believe me?
If I'd have taken those plans to Grayson without checking them for accuracy, he'd have thrown them in the fire.
It might as well for all the good they're going to do us. I ought to have you shot.
If you did, Colonel, you wouldn't know how to get to Grayson now, would you?
I've carried out my end of the agreement, and now Grayson is honor bound to carry out his. Now get us out of here.
Now, you listen to me, Colonel. You just resigned your commission. You have no one left to command. And from now on, you're going to take your orders from me. And the first one is put away that pistol. Now, come along, Miss Lackland. Let's just hope that canoe's where we left it.
You saw the colonel and Mrs. Lackland?
They have left the fort with the man called Boone.
You can follow?
Tonight? Tomorrow? A moon from now. I can follow.
Good. We'll get them back, many lives. We'll get them all back.
We'll rest here for a moment, Boone. My wife has to catch her breath.
All right, Colonel, it's not far to the water. I'll go after the canoe.
Oh, Richard, my shoes full of sand. Oh, well, this is one journey I didn't expect to make.
Nor I. But when Boone was caught with those documents, I had to do something.
I know, darling, you were marvelous.
Halfway home. Oh, I didn't feel like swimming all the way home upstream. Come on, let's get out of here. It's not quite that simple. Fortunately, I got company.
All right?
All right.
Wait a minute, you mean to say he's going with us? He saved my life. I reckon I ought to return the favor. Besides, if we don't outwit many lives, we're all going to hang. Get in, Colonel.
All right, Colonel. You're not going to go. You're going to leave tracks for all of us.
I am? Tracks to where?
Anywhere except along the river here.
How much of a start have I got?
Well, I don't know. If it's traveling alone, you ought to be able to keep your lead. See you in Kentucky. Colonel, if you're any good at using one of these things, start doing it.
Oh, Richard, you got me all wet.
All right.
Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned.
I think I'll soon get the hang of it.
Colonel, why don't you practice some other time when this noise you're making won't get us killed?
Now you keep looking for these tracks in the dark.
Even the feeble eyes of my mother could see these.
Right you are. Like someone was stomping hard. Yeah, would that mean they was running?
Those who are being pursued often.
You're very right there, matey. Running hard over the land. I likes that better than open water. Yeah, come on now. I reckon I can follow these myself. Come on.
One does not follow a trail by eyes alone.
What do you mean?
The eyes see tracks. The nose smells the scent of flowers not in bloom.
Really?
The tracks lead south, but the scent of flowers comes across the water. I don't smell nothing. I will wait here. Run fast and bring a canoe.
All right, then. You say so?
Don't you think you'll ever need that again?
If I do, I'll dig it out. I don't want him to find where we've come ashore.
But surely if he's following the false trail.
He won't follow it far. Come daylight, he'll start wondering why he hadn't seen a lot of tracks that look like a woman's. Then he'll think about water. He won't have any trouble finding where we left from. But if we can keep him from finding where we landed, that's that.
Come along, darling, we're leaving.
All right, just let me tie my hair up first.
Let's go.
Sergeant Perkins? Through here.
Come on, Scott. This way.
Better sit here and rest a spell, man.
Oh! If there was anyone after us, Boone, we'd surely know it by now. I think we're safe. Angela can't stand much more of this.
If we're going to rest here, well, I think better make sure that we're safe.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a little backtracking.
You mean you're going to leave us here all alone?
I'll be back. If you get hungry and you want something to chew on, there's some jerky in here.
You'd better try and choke some of this down to keep your strength up. It may taste awful, but it's nourishing.
Far ahead are they? Or can't you tell? The hawk above can see them. We go slow. The scent of the flowers grows even stronger. They rest somewhere ahead. No! We will wait here until they move on.
Suits me.
Take off that dress.
What?
Here, put this on.
Over here behind the rock.
Now, just a minute, Boone. You're not giving orders to my wife?
Your wife is reeking of perfume.
Well, of course I'm wearing perfume. Well, what else can a poor woman do when she can't take a bath?
What business is it of yours, anyway?
I'd say it's more your business than mine. Many lives and 2 British soldiers are coming up that valley. And many lives has been following this scent like a hound. I should have put it together sooner, except I've been surrounded by it night and day. Miss Lackland, I want that dress.
Oh, Richard.
You better do as he says, Angela.
Please do as I say.
But what if many lives is...
Colonel, there's something mighty strange about this.
Yes, what?
Many lives has followed this scent all the way. And with your wife slowing us down, they could have caught us. Why haven't they?
They're probably waiting for the opportune moment.
2 rifles against 1 pistol. One moment's as good as the next.
Yes, but they want us alive. The British give traitors a trial before hanging them.
Well, they may want you alive and Mrs. Lackland, but the easiest way to accomplish that is by shooting me. Now, they haven't.
I don't know what you're thinking, Boone.
And another thing. Many lives is blazing his trail. Now, I wonder why.
Probably so he'll be sure to find his way back.
Well, he could find his way back blindfolded. He's blazing his trail so someone else can follow him. The question is who and how many?
I've no way of knowing that, Boone. I can only repeat they want Angela and me alive.
You wanted this?
Thank you, Mrs. Lackland. Colonel, I want you to take your wife and going up into that little valley there. There's a stream there. Follow it as far up as you can. I'll find you later.
If you know there's a stream nearby, then you must be in familiar territory.
I've been here before. Here, take my pack. I want to travel light.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to try to get rid of many lives. Now, you all go and I'll stay here and watch until you're well out of sight.
Boone, if something happens to you, how will we find Grayson?
You better hope nothing happens to me. But if you follow my directions, I'll take you to him by morning.
Boone, you may need this.
You keep it, Colonel. You're more apt to need it than I am.
What's the matter now? They move again. Come!
Come on, Scott. On your feet.
Strange thing. They go north when before they went south. Strange. Very strange. What's the matter now? Now they turn again. They must be lost. Daniel Boone, lost? No. Perhaps he suspects and doubles back to throw me off the trail. But he does not succeed. Come. Why would the Colonel's lady throw away a lovely dress like that?
Not the woman.
Boone.
Boone! He knows we follow. Go back. Tell the troops to advance.
You'll stay here?
No. I go on.
Right, Scott. Come.
I wonder what's keeping Boone.
Oh, Richard, I'm so cold. Suppose he doesn't come. Richard, what will we do if... Well, suppose things go wrong?
It wouldn't be for want of courage on your part, my dear. You were magnificent.
Expecting me, Colonel?
Boone. Yes, we're expecting you. Been expecting you for hours.
It took me quite a while to lay a false trail for many lives.
What are you doing coming up from the south? You were behind us.
Well, I must have passed you during the night, Mrs. Lackland.
Where did you get the rifle?
Found out who many lives was blazing that trail for. And did you know there's a whole passel of British soldiers following him?
Well, then, the sooner we're under Grayson's protection, the better. Let's get out of here.
Well, they won't need that many soldiers to take you alive, Colonel. But they are going to need them for something else.
Yes?
Could be said that I'm a worse traitor than you are, because I've been leading British soldiers straight to where Grayson has Governor Hamilton prisoner. Now, that's what those soldiers want, to rescue Hamilton and his men, isn't it? And I've just been wondering, Colonel Lackland, if that's not what you've been after, too.
You were right, Boone. I do need this pistol more than you. Put the rifle down. In view of your suspicions, Boone, I think it best that my soldiers reach Grayson before you do. It has to be a surprise attack. You see, Lieutenant Governor Hamilton is not only a dear friend of mine, but also happens to be Angela's uncle. So we'll just wait right here.
Very clever man, Colonel. I bet you even know how to paddle a canoe. Mrs. Lackland. You know, I'm pretty sure you didn't figure on coming with me. After you handed me those documents, I figured I'd head straight for Grayson. Many lives had followed, blazing a trail for the British soldiers.
But then you were captured.
Sure put a burr under your saddle. If you locked me up, I couldn't lead you to Grayson. You turned me loose.
I had to convince you I was a bona fide traitor. The only way to do that was to help you to escape.
Played your part very well, Colonel.
I think you had a few suspicions, Boone. The worst of it was you kept trying to hide our trail. We were hard put finding ways to leave a trail for many lives to follow.
Like the perfume.
It was the very best perfume, Mr. Boone.
Well, you had me fooled right up to the time I found out that I was acting as a guide for the British Army. There is some comfort in knowing I wasn't traveling with British traitors.
Thank you.
Treason is distasteful, but in this case, the end justified the means.
You mean your plan to rescue Hamilton? You can forget that, Colonel. Wasting your time, Colonel. I've already warned Grayson.
I don't believe you.
Where do you think I got that gun you're holding?
We may fail in rescuing Hamilton, but at least we won't go back to Detroit empty-handed. I'm taking you prisoner, Boone.
Now, that'd be nice. Except there's just one thing you're not counting on, Colonel.
And what's that?
Well, I don't think they'd like it very much. Colonel, Ms. Lackland. Sergeant.
Blew my clothesline down. I had to do the whole wash over again. Oh, and Cincinnatus, to top it all off, has gone up on the price of flour.
You left out Thursday.
Thursday. Oh, Thursday was calamitous. The cakes I baked for Molly Malone's quilting bee fell. Oh, and butter wouldn't melt in Mrs. Gay's mouth when she saw them. And I ruined a batch of soap. Oh, and Daniel, the cabin needs chinking.
Has Israel been behaving?
Well, he's just trailing after Prather Beasley again. And neglecting his chores. You know, the wood box is empty. And he's completely quit bringing in the water.
Well, I'll speak to him about that.
Where'd you say you'd been? I said, where did you say you'd been?
Oh, Fort Detroit.
And who was with you?
Oh, Cully for the most part. Becky, we need some more hot water. This is kind of lukewarm.
Lukewarm, is it? Cully has been back in Moonsboro 3 days, and I never knew him to wear women's perfume. Don't you lie to me, Daniel Boone.
Oh, that's cold.
What's so